Cancer, your weekly love tarot reading begins with betrayal. 3 of Swords. You see your person as a 3 of Wands. You see the relationship as 6 of Cups. And possible outcome is a 4 of Cups for you. Your person is coming in with the Page of Swords. They see you as Judgment. They see the relationship as an Ace of Wands. And a possible outcome for them is a Queen of Cups. Bottom of this deck, you have a 10 of Swords. A lot of pain. 10 of Swords is that final blow, that final cut. The straw that broke the camel's back, right? The final sort of horrible event that leads to a breakthrough or to a total release. We're going to come back to that 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Let's jump right in, Cancer. Wow. 3 of Swords energy coming right in with that betrayal. 3 of Swords is betrayal. It's somebody who's hurt you, somebody who's lied to you. Your heart is broken. A lot of pain. Your person is coming in with a Page of Swords. They have a little bit of confidence coming in this week. Page of Swords is just like the beginning of starting to feel confident, starting to get some clarity, starting to sort of cut through the noise. Let's get more, though, because as I look ahead, I do see I see that this is a connection perhaps that you've known for quite some time. Let's see what's going on here. Knight of Pentacles. Commitment and a decision. Yeah, you were heartbroken over a lack of commitment. Somebody, you know, broke their commitment to you. There was a decision that your person had to make. And, wow. You know, it feels to me like this is the final straw. This last heartbreak was the final straw for you, right? This is definitely, as I look ahead to that 6 of Cups, it feels like somebody you've known for quite some time. Somebody that you have a history with. And that history, that dedication, that path that you were both walking has been betrayed in some way. You know, their decisions, you know, there was decisions that they made for their own happiness that really hurt your heart. Page of Swords as well. Yeah, I mean, it's like both of you... Yeah, both of you are quite naive, I want to say, in some ways, but have just acted in very childish sort of ways, right? It feels as though both you and your person have sort of engaged in really childish communication, unhealthy communication. Your person continues to resonate with that here. Very, very immature. Let's see how you see each other. 3 of Wands energy and Judgment. You see them as the 3 of Wands. They see you as Judgment. It's almost as if for that, you know, you see them as somebody who is waiting for an opportunity or waiting for information or waiting for somebody to tell them what to do. You know, they're kind of... 3 of Wands energy generally is, you know... It's virtue, patience, being open to information. But in this reading here, there's some shadow that I'm feeling here. And the shadow side of that 3 of Wands is somebody who is very indecisive. You know, they're not able to make their own decisions. They're waiting for, you know, a sign, or they're waiting for some information to come in to help them sort of be more confident, right? Both of you, I'm going to say here, Cancer, are not necessarily working from a point of confidence. It almost feels as though both of you are quite naive in the area of sort of love and emotional maturity. Your person sees you as Judgment energy. And so, yeah, they have a lot of guilt here. There's a feeling here of... may indeed be, you know, again... You know, tying into that a little bit of immature attitude here. It's as if your person is, they feel very much judged by you in some way or sort of put upon by you in some way. There may indeed be a desire for forgiveness or reconciliation here, but I'm not feeling that. Queen of Swords, you kind of lay down the law. Yeah, 4 of Wands. So they may indeed. And let's get another clarity card on that Judgment and 4 of Wands. Queen of Wands, they may indeed have learned their lesson. You know, Cancer, they may indeed have realized that how they messed up. And so this judgment, yes, they may indeed be realizing that you had every right to sort of judge them. They really messed up. They want reconciliation. Queen of Wands indicates here that they may indeed have learned a lesson. They may have realized what they've done here really, really hurt you. You are like, look, I am. Listen, you're not per se saying to them that this is how things have to be. But as far as you're concerned, you're being very honest with them about your feelings, right? You're being very, very honest, and I think that that's affecting them. There's an emotional quality here, I feel. You personally definitely, you both definitely have a history. Four of Wands is there in the sense that they desire that strong stability again with you, right? Listen, this relationship may have broken up quite some time ago, and this may be somebody who's deciding to come back in for this forgiveness, for this reconciliation, right? They want their happiness back with you. Death. I'm not sure you're going to be there for it, right? You may have moved on. You may have already changed. Right? Yes. It's interesting because the energy that you're coming into the week with now is that Three of Swords. For some of you, if this relationship broke up a while ago, it's almost as if reconnecting or contacting or speaking to them again is opening up the old wounds, right? You're feeling it all over again, right? For some of you, that Three of Wands indicates that your person has reached out to you. They've been seeking you. They've been seeking a way to connect with you, to communicate with you. And I think, you know, it may be too late. When they come in, for some of you, you're going to be like, guess what? I'm a whole new person now, thanks to you. I'm not sure I'm ready to come back. I'm not sure I want this with you again. You know, let me get another clarity on that. Yeah, you've already started a whole new thing. They're too late. You know, sometimes people come back and it's too late. It feels like they're a little bit too late here. You have an Ace of Wands there. You've already moved on, right? You've already begun. A new opportunity has already come in for you to have a new life, whether that new life is with somebody else or not, right? Let me see if I can bring that card down. With somebody else or not, it is a real life. You know, you've begun to manifest it and you're not trying to go backwards. Yeah, and they're in pain now. And they're like, oh shit, you know, I'm still left in the forest. You know, here my Cancer is moved on, death has come, they've, you know, all of this pain. And here I am, I'm stuck in the forest. How do I get back to them? You know, I've learned my lesson. I want a reconciliation, but damn, how do I get back to them? How do you see each other? You see them, how do you see the relationship, rather? You see them as the Six of Cups in this relationship. They see Ace of Wands. Yeah, for you, you realize, again, there is a fondness here, or there's a connection here. There's memories. You've known this person for a long time. Ace of Wands, this connection for them is like a source of vitality and energy. They're extremely attracted to you, right? I think, of course, they were before, but now, seeing you now in this new life, and again, this does feel like this, you two may have been separated for quite some time, but seeing you again is really sort of like, they want this connection so badly. They want this relationship so badly. And all you really have for them is just, you know, some fond memories, some bad memories, of course, but some fond memories, right, over the years. But I think the change that you've made, Cancer, is so significant. You've moved on in such a significant way. You know, they made some decisions here before. And now, and I think they had another decision recently that was very difficult for them to go through. You know, and ultimately they decided, you know, I think I want my Cancer back. I want that back. I want that. May have taken quite some time for them to learn this lesson. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're pretty fiery right now, you know, Cancer. You're like just not having it. Judgment again. Oh my God. For some of you, listen, I'm going to be real. Some of you, this person is going to be begging. They're going to be like, please, please, please. You know I jacked up. I know I messed up. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, comes in. There's all kinds of events there's a lot of synchronicities happening for the two of you right now. You may be running into each other. You may be, there's different connections that are happening that seem like coincidences. And these connections are fueling your person's desire to be with you. They're very much in the mindset of like, this is meant to be. This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't meant to be, if it wasn't destiny. It's like they're seeing signs. Omens are coming in for them. Activities are happening that seem to be more than just coincidence. And all of this is really fueling a heavy, heavy desire to somehow make it work with you, to get back into you, to connect with you again. Knight of Wands, though, I feel like for you, you're just not there for it. Your activity in your life is really dynamic right now. You've got a lot of movement. You have a lot of desire. Knight of Wands energy is very actionary. He's like, he has an idea. He has an idea in his mind, and he's going to go for it. He's going for it. Hell for leather, like hard. It's nothing really going to stop him, right? It's very much associated to almost like chariot energy, but in motion. The chariot is waiting. It's not waiting, but storing this potential energy, getting ready. And then once the chariot goes, it's on its path. But the Knight of Wands is kind of already moving, but the Knight of Wands is able to adjust, but moving fast. You're not slowing down for this person at all. Not even a little bit, Cancer. What can I say? Let's look at your possible outcomes. Four of Cups. Yeah, for you, possible outcome is that you deny their cup of love. When they finally ultimately really come in and say, hey, what can we do? You deny it. And Queen of Cups energy is how they come out. I think they end up in a situation where they really have to deal with their emotions and their feelings. The shadow side of the Queen of Cups is someone who has to deal with their jealousies and self-pity and their pain. They haven't sort of integrated the healing just yet. I feel like ultimately this is them. They may indeed be forced to really have to lay their heart out on the table for you. Like honesty. You're coming in with a lot of honesty yourself. Queen of Swords energy is coming in. So you're like, you've done the work. You've done a lot of the work to sort of the mental work, but your person is dealing with a lot of emotional work they have to do. They have to deal with a lot of their feelings, where are these feelings coming from, how, these emotions and this outlook, the way they connect with people, the way they exchange love. This is like a real lesson because I think they truly in their heart of hearts believe that they could just come right back to you. Let's pull some zodiac signs to see who you may or may not be dealing with. I like to pull 3 signs for these readings now. Because there's all kinds of zodiac energy represented in all of the tarot cards. So it can be misleading. Gemini. Misleading to say that you're dealing with any one zodiac sign just based on the cards. Leo, some of you dealing with a Leo. Damn. And you came out, Cancer, you came out, I believe, for the Gemini reading that I just did. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Very emotional, scorpionic. Well, King of Cups is scorpionic energy. Queen of Cups is Cancer energy, is your energy. But still, Gemini, Leo, Scorpio. Some of you may be dealing with those sun signs or people who have those signs in their chart. You may have that energy in your chart as well. Let's go ahead and start getting into your oracle cards. Yeah, your person is really dealing with a lot of heavy emotions, Cancer, and they're going to have to deal with them. They're going to have to exercise their own demons. Like, this fire that they have in them to come back to you is mostly, I feel like, because they made a decision somewhere along the line back here, and it just didn't pan out the way they thought it would. Right? It's a case of, buyer's remorse. You messed up. They messed up with you. I think for somebody else, it definitely feels to me like it was for another person, a third party. And that didn't work out. And now this is an age-old sort of story. Now they're running back to where the real love is at, or the real love was at. And it's like too little too late. 10 of Swords, you're at the end. That last blow that they gave you was one too many. It was definitely the final blow. Masculine spirit, spirit of the staircase, and mirror spirit. Masculine spirit, action, power, dominance. Yes. Very much your energy with that Knight of Wands. A lot of power coming in, a lot of masculine energy here. Spirit of the staircase, the long way home. Ascension, progress, right? The long way home. For some of you, your person is still trying to make that long way home to you, but mirror spirit is there too. Reflecting, vanity, deflection. Yeah, this person had a lot of vanity and they messed up. And it took too long for them to realize it because, again, number one, your final, your closure happened. It was enough was enough. Death came in. You have a new Ace of Pentacles. Listen, you've moved on in a very serious way. Now, why are you here for this reading? Why is this resonating for you? Well, of course, you still have that strong sort of, I want to say, family soulmate energy there with that Six of Cups. This person was still very, very important to you. And I think that connecting with them or seeing them over this past, I want to say probably several weeks, right, has really sparked or maybe tickled something inside you, got you to feel a certain kind of way. You may be feeling a little bit like, should I, But I think you firmly, I'm here to tell you, if you're resonating with this reading, that, yeah, you stick to your guns. You've changed. You've moved on. And it doesn't really feel like this person is bringing any kind of proof of them having changed or being sorry, apart from saying, I'm sorry, which doesn't feel like it's enough. Camel spirit and the firefly. Camel is fire and the firefly is air. So camel spirit, fire spirit, the camel is absolutely self-reliant, right? Takes care of itself, survives on its own, self-sufficient, carries its own water and its own hump, So you're dealing with an animal that is able on a spiritual level and a drive, on a level of spiritual drive and ambition to move forward regardless if anyone is there to help them. The camel is a survivor. Uses his instincts to survive. The firefly is air energy. The firefly is that spark of inspiration that comes in the darkness when you feel like there's no creativity, there's no inspiration, there's nothing. In comes the firefly to just spark an idea, spark a thought, and remind you that in any given moment, no matter how dark it is, there can be a spark or an instant of understanding, of inspiration to come in and illuminate the dark. Now, it may only happen for a second and then it goes out, but that's long enough to show you that there's more than just the darkness, right? Take that energy as it comes and how it relates. I do feel like, Cancer, you're resonating with that camel energy. Firefly may indeed be someone who comes into your life and gives you a little bit of that spark of inspiration. But that's it, Cancer. I'm going to leave it at that. This is your weekly love tarot reading. Although I call these weekly love readings, the energies for each of these readings generally can be anywhere from the previous last months to the next couple months. But I do upload every week a new love reading for you guys. So thank you so much for joining me, Cancer cross watchers. Remember, some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, a Leo, or a Scorpio, or people, have that energy in their chart. And that's it. This is Bow and Arrow Tarot. If you enjoyed the reading, go ahead and hit the like button or subscribe to my channel. All of that really helps me out, and I appreciate it when you do that. But for right now, guys, I'm going to wish you love, life, and happiness. And I hope to see you right back here on my channel next week for your weekly love tarot reading. Bye-bye now.